Something that we made every summer without fail, and we made it a lot for supper, was apple crisp. Now we used to eat it as our main dish for supper with home canned bologna and cold milk. And I'm going to show you guys how we made that. The first thing I'm going to do is peel and slice my apples. Now once we have our apples all peeled and sliced, we need to set those aside, and then we're going to make a glaze or more of a filling kind of thing, and I'm only making half a batch. Mix together some sugar and cinnamon and add some cornstarch to that. Then we're going to add water. Just whisk it all together, and then we put it on the heat and let it come to a boil and keep whisking it over the heat until it turns thick and bubbly. And then we also need crumbs. We have 3 parts to this apple crisp. You have apples, your filling, and your crumbs. For the crumbs, we use quick oats, and then we add some brown sugar. We're also going to add flour, and last we add some cinnamon. I'm going to mix that stuff together a little bit with a fork. And we add butter to it, and the recipe says melted butter, but if you have soft butter, that works too. Just go in with your hand and mix that all together until it turns into nice crumbs. We would also, if we had leftovers from this from supper, we would put it into our school lunches with milk for dessert. Now once you have nice crumbs, you want to take your cake pan, and if you're making a full batch, it's going to take a 9x13 cake pan, but I'm only doing half a batch, so I'm using a 9x9 square pan. We're going to put half of our crumbs in the bottom and just pack them down a little. And we put our apples right on top of that. Make sure they're nice and spread out. Take your cooked glaze and just drizzle it over the apples. Then we take our crumbs and spread the rest of them over the top. And it's that easy. You just stick it in the oven to bake it. I think that's the reason we used to make it so much for supper, is because 1, it was very, very delicious, and 2, it is so easy to make. Well, I just pulled this out of the oven. I'm going to let it cool down a little before I eat it, and while that's cooling down, I'm going to show you this, because I tried putting that text up where it says my only Facebook account is verified. Lavina Thuk, verified. I have hundreds of copies out there. This is one of them, and they're posting a fake website to send you to get the cookbook. So there's Lavina Hirschberger, there's Literally Just a Girl. There are so many fake Facebook profiles out there, and they're trying to get you to buy the cookbook or buy a cookbook on a different website that is not mine, which gets my goat, because then people email me saying, where's my cookbook? And I'm like, I don't know. Did you even buy it? You could go find them and report them. That would mean a lot, because Facebook is not doing anything to help me take them down, and they're scamming people. And it makes me a little bit upset, because I have fought them for so long already, and now they're taking my content and sending it to a different website. They're posting weird pictures of me and stuff and telling weird stories about me, and it is just not me. But anyways, ran over. This has cooled down a little bit now, so I'm gonna take some out. And this is what it looks like. The apples should get nice and tender. This is also really good eating it warm with ice cream. Let's take a bite and make sure it's good. Nice. It is delicious, just like I knew. And this recipe is in my Amish cookbook. And remember, that Amish cookbook is only on my website, socialsbylavina.com, not .io or .web or .org, .com. Because the website they're trying to send you to buy that fake cookbook is .io. And my Amish cookbook that I have has over 150 recipes in it. The one they're selling has, I don't know how many, but it's not that many. But anyways, stay safe out there and enjoy.